Hi, my name is Peter Zevas. For the last 55 years, I've been writing poetry, composing music, painting, sculpting and making mosaics. Everything you're about to see and hear is an expression of my imagination. Like the surrealists would say, if you put an umbrella someplace that doesn't belong, what does that to you? What does that? Yeah. Just the opposite. Dreamy-like. Of course, they really worked on dreams very, very much. Very much. And it's very interesting. In vain I try to install some life into these objects. They resist fanatically. If they could understand why I visit cemeteries, they would gladly open up and allow my instruments to perform the operation. But how are they to understand? They cannot cry. And yet, I feel my life gradually leaving me. I wonder, where is my frightening life going, if not into these beloved objects? O ye gods, if you wish to indulge in war games, in overpopulation solving plagues, in experimental hunger, in the drama of earthquakes, so miracles can be attested, and in your favorite games, floods, then descend to our earth if you can and live with us. You may then, if you dare, open your eyes and face death as we do every moment. Being gods, you have nothing to fear but each other. In that we resemble you, and vice versa. Descend, O gods, on your golden chariots or star-to-star hop to our humble blue planet and share with us the camouflaged darkness of cathedrals and mosques, temples, caves and synagogues. Partake with us in the results of the monstrous indifference of the few and the never-ebbing suffering of the many. This is not a plea. We will, one fine day, climb up to the sky-shaped blackboard of fear and with sponges alive, dipped into your own inshore, we will erase you. His thoughts were ready-made, phantasmata of past lives, together with a myriad of split infinites, direct the particles of movement upon us. Sad reminiscence and masked desires, the silence of frozen moments, unconfessed hearts. The spectators suddenly arose applauding. Oh, explained the warrior, she came next day and inquired about the lost lamb. Very well, very well. In the garden, Byron was contemplating a dismal world of half-blown rosebuds and smuggled foreign thoughts. It was apparent that my dreams had felt the revolution's demands. They denounced me, broke the chains and flew away without explanations. Ah, those days were short and thunderous, the nights long and bitter. Being without arms is not at all comfortable. Without eyes it is almost serious. With no dreams it's death. But I had the good fortune of meeting during a protest rally a most kind maiden of the north. She took me into her arms and shook off the plaster dust. She caressed my body and the bleeding stopped. She squeezed my head and I heard the noises of breaking glass. Not willing to say yes even to a most beautiful, a most kind and good maiden of the north, I revolted and dismissed her. Where did I find the strength? Within an hour I had smashed her granite statue to gravel. Ah, those days were most beautiful and fruitful. Fold the wings that innocent doves gave you. Fly not from this noisy world. Stay and make it louder until it explodes from within, to be reshaped again in silence and solitude, inhabited only by untroubled lovers and naive poets. Because there are no more uncharted seas and islands unknown. The boats are to be sunk and the prophets exiled. No liturgies, no fanfares, only the screaming order in the burning afternoon. The pain after the pain kills. The world is great, man is small, and yet the little man carries in him the whole world, so he thinks. A comical little man with ropes and masks, with eyes that light and shine, and hands that fight the skies, with feet that roam the world and hair that capture winds, will climb one day the stairs to top, and we below will dance to please him who until that day was a comical little man with ropes and funny masks. My heart was a city of small white buildings and wide avenues of blooming almond trees. One night, just like any other night hidden in winter's folds, one night when all were mad and maybe dead, I walked the avenue alone thinking of you. You came like a wind that levels all, and now my heart is nothing but your eyes, that embrace with their glance the dead valley which not long ago was the city, the wonderful city that kept me a prisoner in disguise. If you are going to do something, be honest with yourself. I told you that, Peter, before. Be honest with yourself, because later on you will regret it if you are not honest. Even if you have to pay the biggest possible price. Don't kid yourself. Don't lie to yourself. So, if this is good or bad, I don't know. You people will tell me. But at least I know that it's honest. That's how I felt.